chilly in here. I want to make this room as welcoming as possible. So let me start the fire for you. Okay. I'm so happy you could come and visit. Just get this set up here. Fantastic. Oh, it feels so good by the fire. Welcome to my home. I'm so happy you decided to visit me. And now that you're here, you can take it easy. Put your feet up and relax a bit. It may have been a tough journey to get here, but now that you're here, it's all about your comfort. Okay? I've done everything I can to make sure that your stay will be pleasant and comfortable. And I've set up some things back here that sometimes people forget to bring with them on a vacation or a holiday. And you can keep the items and use them as much as you wish. Okay? I just want you to have a good time. So, I'll just walk you through some of the things. That way you know what you have available to you, okay? Here, I've gotten you a can of coffee. I don't know if you are an early riser, and I don't want you to be embarrassed if you wake up early and you are craving a little coffee beverage. Okay, this is a mocha espresso, and I think it is very tasty, so I think you'll like it. Also back here you'll find a couple of water bottles. If you need any more, please tell me and I can provide a few more for you. Also, if you don't mind tap water, the tap water is very good, so you can always refill your bottle. Okay. I hope you don't mind this brand. Hinkley Springs. Also, if you find yourself craving a late night or early morning snack, I have a couple of protein bars for you. Again, if you eat late dinner, lunch, or breakfast, and you don't feel comfortable asking for more food, that's why I like to provide a small snack that'll tide you over a little bit. And if you don't like this flavor, please let me know and I can provide different options for snacks. This is Cliff brand. And there are 2 bars here for you. Since it's winter time, my hands and lips are always getting dry, so I wanted to give some petroleum jelly Vaseline. This is a cocoa butter smell. It smells very, very good, I think. And it works good on your lips, as well as on your hands, as well as any dry spots, preventing your skin from cracking in the cold weather. Okay. I also wanted to provide something for quick facial cleanup. These are Burt's Bees facial towelettes, and they'll work nicely if you just want to wipe your face off. You just use one of these, okay? This, I got you the one for the sensitive skin. I don't know if you have sensitive skin or not, so I wanted to be sure. Also, it's the season of runny noses, so I have some Kleenex packets. So, yeah, I provide you with 2 of these, and you can put them in your pocket or purse or whatever. And these are really nice for carrying around. There are some Kleenexes in here, tissues. Feel free to ask if you need any more because I have a pretty large box of these. See, they open up like this, and you can pull out and use the Kleenexes as you desire. And there's a lot of lovely taverns and restaurants I want to take you to. And I don't know how sensitive your stomach might be, so I wanted to provide you with a couple of Tums in this handy little container. I believe there's only 12 in here. There's 12 in here, and if you need more, let me know, okay? I know that sometimes some greasy foods can make my stomach hurt later on, give me bad heartburn, so I always try to keep some Tums handy just in case. Okay. This is supposed to be a good flavor. Smoothies, it tastes like candy, I think. Also, I know how hard it is to be sleeping in a new place and not your own bed, maybe a different time zone. So I have some melatonin gummies here. I think, yes, they also have some chamomile and lavender in there, which is supposed to be very relaxing. But I know for a fact melatonin, if you take it 15 minutes before you go to bed, is going to help you sleep very deeply throughout the night. These are the Vicks ones. Sequel. If you don't want to take these, feel free not to. I'm just offering it as an option, okay? So, sometimes we forget our deodorant, so I've provided you with this one. It has a very neutral scent, cedarwood and juniper. This is one of the more natural deodorants. It doesn't have aluminum or artificial fragrances. You're supposed to be avoiding aluminum from what I understand. So it may not be an antiperspirant, but it is a deodorant. I also wanted to offer you the option of some hair elastics. These things always are getting lost for me. Actually, my roommate's cat used to steal my hair ties and hide them behind the couch. And for the longest time, I was wondering why all my hair ties were disappearing until we moved the couch to clean behind it, and there were 50 or so of these behind there. He was a funny cat. So, feel free to keep these if you would like. Use them as much as you want. And I also have gotten you a fresh shower loofah. So you can have your own personal loofah in the shower or bath, whatever you want. The bathroom has a bathtub as well as a shower, so you can take either one, up to you. I hope you don't mind the color. I also wanted to provide you with some full-size shampoos and conditioners. This is a Garnier brand, and it is whole blends shampoo. This is kind of a honey sweet smell. I thought you might like it. And you can take this home with you if you wish. So this is the shampoo. And here is the conditioner. It's supposed to be very good for dry hair, and the hair is so dry lately that I think this will be very nourishing, and it prevents split ends in your hair. So you have to let me know what you think of this. And also, for our body wash, this is a Vino body wash. Again, it's for sensitive skin. So if your skin is dry and a little bit sensitive this time of year, then this will be very good for you. And you can follow this with the Vaseline. Okay. Also, it's nice to keep your feet warm, and also when you're walking around the house. So here are some very warm and cozy slipper socks. You can see the bottom has some grips on it, so you don't slip and fall. And the inside is lined with this plush fabric. So, these are very warm and cozy. Definitely recommend you walk around with them on inside. That way you stay warm, okay? Alright. There for you. Wait, this is another Kleenex on the side. I know it's super common to get sick when you go on a holiday. So, I have a Ricola package for you that's good for sore throats. It has menthol in it. So if you start to get a sore throat, you can use these. Also, ask me and I can provide some aspirin or painkillers for you, okay? But otherwise, these are good also if you're just feeling a little bit of a dry throat. This is a honey flavor. I However, if you want a different flavor, I may have a lemon flavor in the cabinet. Also, for on the go, I have this tin of Altoids. It's a peppermint flavor, so you can put these in your pocket or in your purse and use them as necessary. And I know I said you can use a Vaseline for your lips, but I also wanted to provide a little lip balm. So here is the Bird Bees. The flavor is chai tea. I hope you like that flavor. It has a very seasonal flavor to it, cinnamony, nutmeggy. So I think it's going to be tasty. So, super common to forget toothbrush, toothpaste, mouthwash, and also floss, so I have all of those for you here. See. Here's a small bottle of Listerine. Also, some cinnamon flavored floss. And here is the Sensodyne toothpaste. Personally, I get some teeth sensitivity, especially if I'm using whitening toothpastes. So I wanted to give you a sensitive toothpaste, just in case you're having that pain with hot and cold foods, okay? And Sensodyne is always a safe bet when it comes to sensitive teeth. And of course, I wanted to give you a toothbrush. This is a extra soft toothbrush. I think some of the hard bristle ones are too rough, so I wanted to make sure that I was accommodating, just in case you have some sensitive gums. So okay, it's getting kind of late. I want to make sure that you're set up to rest, okay? So let me get you set up. Okay. So I have a bunch of blankets here that I'm going to use to set your bed. Any preference? This one is good. Also, this one isn't as thick as this one. Be a nice cover for the bed. Also, this one here. It's very pretty. Okay. Also, I have here a towel for when you need to take a shower. Feel free to use this a couple times and then I can provide you with a new towel, okay? So, you can take that in the bathroom with you and leave it there. It's a pretty thick blanket. I think I'll set your bed with this one, as well as I could use all of them, why not? So if you need new candles, there are quite a few right here. So feel free to use as many or as few of these candles as you would like. They're naturally unscented, so don't have to worry about some powerful scent in your room here while you're sleeping. No, they smell very neutral, just like beeswax. So I'm going to put them on the bottom here for you. There you go. Alright, so let's get your bed set up. You're gonna get to sleep and rest really nicely. Okay. I think you're going to get a very good night's sleep tonight. Okay, time to set up your bed. This is a very warm fur cover. By itself, it's not warm enough, so I need to add a couple more blankets to make sure that you are nice and toasty. Putting it on the bottom so that the heaviness is on the bottom instead of the top. This is also quite a heavy blanket. Put it on next. That way you stay nice and warm throughout the night. that should be enough. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Your bed is nice and set. I think it's going to be very, very warm for you. And if you need any more blankets for whatever reason, you can just go out into the hall and there's a big trunk. Just open it up and you'll find some more blankets in there, okay? I wanted to show you some books that I have here in your room that if you want to read before you go to bed, these are the options and you can pick one. This first book is called The Bear and the Nightingale. So far, I really enjoyed this book. It is fantasy based off a Russian fairy tales. And it's about a girl who is a witch and some bad things start to happen in her village and she needs to help her village to fight off the bad omens that are coming into it. So, very good book. This is another good one. It's a non-fiction, so if you're not so much into the fiction books, this is a good one to try. As you can see from the title, Spying on Whales. It's all about whales and some history about them as well. This one is a classic fantasy novel. It is in the series of Earth Sea. There's several different books in the series. This is a Wizard of Earthsea. I believe it's the first one. So, if you're into sort of tales along the lines of Lord of the Rings, some of those early classical fantasy, then this is a good one to try. Next is The Legend of Sleepy Hollow and Other Stories. This one might put you to sleep pretty easily. It is horror, but the writing style is quite old, so some of the descriptions I find are a bit excessive, but the tale is very interesting, especially if you've enjoyed the movie. A bit different than the movie, but pretty good for the fall season. The actual Legend of Sleepy Hollow in here is pretty short. It's not that long, I think 20 pages or something like that. And then there's a nice selection of other stories by Washington Irving. Finally, there is a newer book called Bear Town. It's about a small town who are big on hockey, but it's not necessarily a book about hockey. I believe it follows a lot of the townspeople and sort of the struggles that they go through. So, definitely for someone who's into sports, be a good option. So, you could pick one of those or pick none at all. It's totally up to you. Personally, I like to read before I go to bed. It helps me calm down and relax. I don't think about any troubles or anxieties. I can transport into a new world or learn about something and distract my mind, So, these are some of books I've been looking at recently. I think maybe you might like them as well. So, I'll let you get to bed and have a good night's sleep, okay?